kids, big kids, little kids, comic books and toys for all the girls and boys.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Adam and Kayla here.
Hi.
And today we are drawing Chopper from Star Wars Rebels. So we have this action figure here. You can see this is Chopper, and we're going to put him right here for us to see. And we are going to skip drawing in pencil today. We're not going to do any sketches, this upon request from Kayla, and we're just going to go straight into marker. We've got our Sharpies, we've got our paper, and we're just going to dive right into it and see what we come up with. There's a lot of little details on Chop, and hopefully we'll get them as right as possible. But most importantly, we are here to have fun. That's right. So we're going to do some drawing, hang out together, talk, and we're excited that you're joining us. So we're going to dive right into it and draw Chopper. So we're going to start with like a curved, not too curved, because he's kind of like leaning back a little bit. So we're going to start with a line going across. Kind of like that.
Right here.
Yeah, you can start it right there. That's fine. And you're working with a thin marker, and I'm working with a little thicker marker. And you want to make it, you know, pretty wide because Chopper is like a stout little guy. Sure. And then we're going to do two lines at an angle, and this will be the side of his head. And we're just doing the top head part. So we're going to come down. So it kind of looks like that. And like that. Let me bring my lines down a little bit more. I always like sketching first, but yeah, that's fine. And then the line is going to come across, but we're not going to go straight across. We're going to a very slight curve. It looks pretty straight, but it's a little curved. And then we're going to bring his body down.
Looks kind of like a hat.
It does look like a hat. Yep. And these are just all angles. These are just lines and different types of, we're going to do a lot of different shapes, polygons, circles, squares, like this type of shape. So now we're going to do the side of his, part of the side of his body, and we're going to come down. It's going to look like we're coming down straight, but we're going to just at a slight angle. So watch what I do first. I'm just coming down. It's not too much at an angle, but they're coming out just a little bit. So I did that. Yep. Yeah, that should be good. Now the bottom part, it's also going to curve, but instead of curving like this, we're going to curve it up just a little bit and connect it. Like that. And we're going to do two little lines here. One here and one here.
I don't even know
and they're curved in a little bit.
Because it's so detailed.
It is pretty detailed. Yeah, it'll get a little messy. And then we're going to do the same thing where we connect those. So it's basically like a thin line kind of that goes across like that.
I hope this line doesn't have any details.
No. And then we're going to do right about here, we're going to do another line here that curves in and another line there.
I'm going to go right here.
Yeah, that should be fine. I'm using a brand new Sharpie, so it does have a point, but it's also, it will also bleed a little bit. And then we're going to curve, we're going to connect that with a little bit of a curve like that. And then we're going to do another line underneath it, like very thin.
This is going to be the wheel, right?
Like that. This is going to be where the wheel comes out of. Yep. And then in the center, we're going to draw like a straight line that comes down like that. Okay. So the next, what's that?
It doesn't say that in there.
You know, I'm adding a little bit more detail here. So now we're going to draw, oh, that's okay. We're going to draw a little curved line just like that in the center. And then it's going to come straight down on either side, like about that far. And then it's going to curve here and here. And then it's going to go straight up here and straight up there. I'm going to draw like a little curve. I'm going to draw a little curve there and a little curve there. And we're just getting into some finer details. And then more of a straight line here. A straight line there. And then in the center of that,
it's a wheel.
It is a wheel. So right about here, we're going to curve it like that. And then we're going to bring it down and curve it up like that. Very good. And then to add a little detail like a wheel, like treads, I'm going to do some lines here.
Like feathering.
Yep, a little feathering. And then there. And that'll give it some rounded form. Okay. So the next thing that we're going to do.
I think the hardest part on Capo is the body.
You think the hardest part is going to be like all the detail in the body? Yeah, we're going to save that for last, I think. Right now we're going to try to tackle the legs. So right where this wheel hits right here, we're going to line that up and we're going to do part of the line is going to come about this far in, and then another part of the line is going to come about that far in. So we're going to draw two straight lines the best we can, like right here.
Like right here?
And right here. That's probably too far. So here, come here. So you're going to probably start like right here and then come to like right about there.
Like right here?
I think so, yeah. It's hard for me to see leaning over your shoulder. Yeah, probably like here. Let me use your pen. I'll show you. So like right about here and then right to there. Okay, and then you're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Yeah, but that's really low. So come up higher, because remember you want to keep it even with this wheel here. So you're gonna probably start like right there and end right there. Take your time and.
But then it's not really even.
We're gonna do our best. So now we're gonna do.
My one looks like it's walking now.
I'm gonna do some thin lines and connect it just like that. I'm going to, on this side, just at a slight angle, not too much, not too angled, kind of go right about to there. Okay, then I'm gonna go in a little bit with a horizontal line across. Then we're gonna come down a little bit, right about there. And then we're gonna have a U shape like that. And then it's gonna come straight up here. Yep, you just did it. And then across. And then down.
Like an M.
Yep. And so it's gonna come down and then it's gonna curve right about here and then connect. Now you went all the way down. You weren't following along. Okay, so now we're gonna draw another shape here, like that. And then within that shape, we're gonna draw a little circle here. Okay, next, we're gonna draw a straight line that comes up here and then comes across. Yep. And then right here, you have this curved space. We're going to draw a little circle above that. It's not going to really connect. I'm trying to see from this angle. Yes, sir. And then we're going to draw. We're gonna give a little bit of space. Actually, you know what we'll do? We will try to tackle this the best way we can.
Now I could do like a little square in the circle.
Yeah. Oh, you mean like a line? Yeah, this one has like a line across like that. And then in this curved space, we're going to draw a line right there, right here. And it's going to come up to this circle like that. Okay, then we are going to draw a line here and a line here, 2 vertical lines. And then we're going to kind of draw like a square. And then 2 more vertical lines, and it's going to get a little thicker at the top. There we go. Okay, and then we are going to draw a horizontal line that comes across right about to there. And then on this side, it's going to come up, and it's going to come up right about to this part on Chop. A little bit taller because it's his shoulders. So
okay.
Yeah, and then it's going to curve up. Yep, up and in, but not all the way. And then right here along the side of his body, we're going to connect it, and it doesn't have to be like perfect. Because then right here, there's like another line. Okay. And then along the edge of this, we're going to do a little detail where we follow this line up like that. And then we are going to do another line that comes down here and connects down there. Good. And then another line that comes down. Oh, you're shaking the table on me. Here, and then it's going to curve down here, kind of like that. And then he's got another line that comes right about out like that. Right about here. And then it's going to come down, not all the way, because then it's going to come out like this. And then go in like that. And then he's got like a wire. And normally I would make the wire, give it a thickness so we can color it in, but we're just gonna do like a thick black line, and it's going to start here between this curved space here. And I'm gonna start it out like just a thin line, and then it's gonna curve up this way. But I'm gonna make it a little bit thicker like that because it's like a big thick cable that he's got. You know, we were doing pencil, we would have sketched it in and then been able to erase the lines behind it. But since we're just using black marker, we're just going to fill it in thick black. Here, you want to use a thick Sharpie for that? You can also use that. Then we have another detail where we just have like this straight line right here in the center. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so now we're going to do the other side.
The other side has a longer wire.
You think so? I think it's the same. It may look longer from a different angle. Okay, so we are going to do a short line here. Then we are going to do our slight angle line here, and it goes, you know, it's basically even with the other one. And it's going to have a little horizontal line there. It's going to come down straight about that far. And then curve upward like that. And then another horizontal line across. And then down, but not all the way, because then it curves like this. And then we have this curved, almost like a curved rectangular shape right there. And then there's a circle at the bottom there.
Oh, and we forgot to add the 2 circles.
Which 2 circles?
On this.
Oh yeah, on the sketch I did, I had 2 circles, but I don't know if it really has 2 circles there. It's fine, you could add it. Here, I'll add it too. Okay, so next we have the circle above this here. Oh, keep kicking the table on me. Okay, do a little line there because it's like a screw type thing. and then this line here. And then this line comes up, right, two vertical lines go up about there.
Like here?
Yep. And I'm gonna add the little lines here to connect right there. Yep. So then we do another square shape. And then 2 more vertical lines that come out of that, and they're a little wider in length. Okay. And then we have horizontal line here. And this one, it's pretty close to the side of Chopper, and it comes all the way up to, this is his shoulder again. And then we have another vertical line that comes up this way, and then it curves around. Oh, look at mine. Mine's a little lopsided. This one's lower. That's okay. It's Chopper. He's probably like
me too.
Shaking around and stuff. Yeah, that's okay. And then the line here that connects, and then here. So like, you know, just to connect it to his body. Yep. Okay, where are we? So now we have the line here that comes down and then connects down there. Yep. That's right. And then a shape that comes down, a vertical line that comes down here, and then it curves in. Oh, we forgot this. So we have a straight line that comes up, and then a horizontal line that comes over. We're going to draw a thin line on the inside of his shoulder, or his other leg, rather, right there. And then we have the little horizontal line that comes down, a vertical line that comes down like there, and then this angular line here. Yep, and then it comes down like an angle right here. There you go. Okay, so now we have the other cable that comes almost like a snake that snakes up and around, and I'm going to make it thicker. All right. It's a lot of detail. Hey, yours looks really good. Okay. We're going to draw the little radar on top of Chop's head. So we're going to draw a little horizontal line that comes across like that. 2 little vertical lines that go up. And then he's got like we'll do a straight line across here. I'll make it a little bit wider. And then it curves. We'll give it a little bit of a curve like it's a dish. That. And then he's got a point like that. Okay.
I gave my big.
You gave him a big point. Okay, so now we're going to do 2 lines across, a horizontal line here. It's not going to go too far though. And then the vertical line goes up across like that. Now we're going to do another horizontal. We're going to give a little.
Let me do that.
Nope, let's give it a little bit of space first. So we'll do like right about there. And then this horizontal line comes almost to the end, but not quite. Sorry, hold on. Yeah, so this one's going to come not all the way, because then we're going to come up like that, across, and then down, and then over. Oh, you went all the way to the thing and didn't give yourself space. That's okay. So then we're going to give a little space, couple lines there. There's one of his eyes is here. Okay. Now we have the second eye. So what we're going to do is a line here and a line here, 2 vertical lines that go up, horizontal line across, and then we have one of his bigger eyes.
What is blue?
So like that. And then he's got another, we're actually going to connect it right here. And then it's going to go up And then he's got a third eye, which is the same as this one, about the same size. There we go. Now we're gonna give a little bit of a, he's got little arms that come out of the side of his head, and we're gonna draw some lines right there. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Okay. Phew, a lot of details. We're gonna draw a horizontal line that goes across on the inside of his body. Then we're gonna do another one, and this is gonna be a yellow line when we color, and it's not gonna go all the way across. It's gonna go right about.
Again?
Yep, that looks good. And then under that is another one, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna start it a little bit further away. So we're gonna have a little tiny line there, and then it's gonna angle up and down. And then it's gonna go across, not all the way though, but right about there. And then it's gonna come down, not all the way, across, up, horizontal line again, then another angular line slightly down, another vertical line, and then it's going to another angular line. It's going to come straight across, go up a little bit, and then across like that, and then down again, and then it's going to connect back over there.
Finally.
Yeah, kind of confusing, huh? On the inside of that, I'm going to use my thinner marker for here because my marker is bleeding a bunch. I'm going to do a line there and a line there, and then 2 lines inside of that. And then I'm going to have a curved line here like that, and then another curved line, and then like a little rectangle there, and then inside here we're going to do a vertical line, and then a straight horizontal line across.
I did that already.
Okay. So the next lines that we're going to do.
I don't even think I have enough space for all those
I'm
lines.
sure you do. So we are going to
My cover looks like he has
do
a crab.
3 little circles here, like that. And then I ran out of space on the side, so he's got
Me too.
He's got a line that comes down like that. And then here, a line goes across.
But not
And
all
then, not all the way. And then, like the other side, there's going to be a line that comes down. And not all the way down, but about that far. And then he's got 3 more bolts right here. Okay. Then he's got lines that do come all the way down. And then it's got some lines like that across.
How many? 3?
I did 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. His has 5, so we'll do 5.
I only want to do 4.
Okay, that's fine too. All right, so then we're going to do a horizontal line that comes across here, not all the way. And then we're going to do a square, but the square is going to be kind of like at a little bit of an angle. And this looks like it's some type of patch. And then there's going to be a bolt in each corner. And then a diagonal curved shape there, or a line with curves. And then this line's going to come down straight like that. And then he's got like a triangle shape here. And then we're going to do a horizontal line there, and then a vertical line that comes down. And then we've got some diagonal lines that come across. I'm drawing 4 of them. And then another horizontal line that comes across.
And then
A couple
circle.
dots right there.
Is that the only one?
Okay. So then we have another rectangular shape that comes down like that. It's got a line across there, and then a line there, and a line there. And then another line and another line here. And then we'll do a line in the center there. And this is all not perfectly accurate, but we're doing the best we can.
I
without-
think my one looks like your one.
Yeah, I think you're doing a great job, actually. So we're going to do a horizontal line here. And then we're going to do 2 straight lines that come down, and then they're going to kind of curve, kind of like that. We're going to draw a line that comes up right here, hold on, near the patch. And it's going to come across, and then it'll connect to this rectangular shape here. And then it'll have a line across right there. Then he's got like a circle here, like a hole almost. I'm gonna do like that. Okay, we're almost done. So then right here, this line comes up, right here. We're gonna extend that all the way up. We're gonna draw a bolt here in this corner, a bolt in that corner. And then he's got a rectangular shape right there. And then another rectangle shape there. And then a longer rectangle shape here. And then one that is flush up against it like that. And that is our chopper. Looks great. I love yours. Whew.
I don't
So,
even know which one.
so I'm gonna start. Let's start with the yellows first. Well, it's actually like a yellowish orange, and then we have the darker orange.
Can't I get some new by myself? Like,
Yeah, you could color any way you want, but I figure if you color along with me, then you're less likely to get confused with all the line work. So here, this is what we'll do first. I'm going to use this yellow because these are kind of like yellowish orange, and I don't think we have the exact same color to match it up. So I'm just going to color them yellow and then go over them in a little bit in orange. So I'm going to do these shapes here. And then across here, this line. Let people see your drawing though, because they want to see how awesome you're doing. I know it's hard when you want to lean over. And this will be colored twice because I'm first coloring it yellow, and then I'm going to go over it with a light orange. And then the triangle here is also the same orange. So then I'm going to use this light orange that we have, and I'm just going to gently color over it. So see how it's closer to the color now?
yeah. Is that this one?
No, that's the darker one. Here, I'm almost done, and then I'll give you this one.
Oh, is it this one?
Nope, that's a darker one as well. Here, I'm almost done. Here.
Okay.
We'll use these oranges for the rest of Chop. So we were big fans of the Star Wars Rebels show. Kind of watched it late after the fact that it was out, but really enjoyed it. Once we were all caught up.
Is that this? Oh, no.
That's this one. Here, I'll give it to you in a second. And then I'm going to color these little shapes in here. All right, there you go. One color we need a couple other grays. I'm gonna use this in like an off-white color. I don't know if we have a good color for his body, like a sandy type off-white. This part of him, we don't really have the exact color, but this is kind of close. It's kind of greenish, kind of bluish. I'm gonna go with this. And it's only really that one part. And then I'll add a little bit of gray to it just to tone it down a little bit.
I think that color should be
This is a dark gray. This circle is a dark gray.
I think it to be this color.
You think so? Okay, you can color it that color. This is the dark gray.
Yeah, I'm not getting this color.
This color is dark gray. Side is gray.
This part is gray.
I just colored out of the lines. Excuse me. And burped at the exact same time. Let's see if I can erase some of that. My glasses are out of focus here. Okay, so what else do we have? Let's try to turn them this way so they don't roll. Okay, I'm actually going to use this blue and go over my green a little bit. Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Gray. Oh, that's not really gray.
I'm going to use this gray also for my wheel here, and then I'm going to add a little bit of blue into it.
I'm just going to use this gray for my
Yeah, that gray is fine. That's what I use too. The hard part is, so we don't have a real color for his body. Yeah, we can. I think what I'm gonna do.
I see it's probably this color.
You're gonna use that kind of gray? Okay. Yeah, go for it. Yeah. So you may not have all the colors at home like us, and that's fine. I'm gonna use this blue for the inside of his eye. So these two eyes are a bluish color. If you want to use that.
I'm gonna do the dirt first.
You're gonna color the dirt. He's very dirty, and that's a great color for the dirt right there. I'm going to, well, this doesn't even have a crayon in it. So, yeah, I'm gonna use this gray that you found, and I'm just gonna give him some color here. And then I may add a little bit of yellow to it because they're usually in some sandy area that's reflecting the light. I just want them to stand out from the rest of the page a little bit more. So you probably can't see this gray that I'm using. It's almost white. But I'm just gonna put a layer of this down with the crayon, and then I'm gonna color over it with a yellow. All right, and I have a pale yellow, which I will use. Here, this is good. This color will be good. So I added the gray first.
Wait, gray.
I added this gray.
I don't even want to use that one.
And then I added this color. Chopper's always dirty, always getting into trouble. So, and this color is good because it's light enough I can even color over what I already have, and it won't affect it. Experiment, play with your colors, have fun. It is Chopper, so he could be a mess. I'm gonna add some dirt to him, some rust spots and other things. He just saw some combat.
So Dad.
Yeah. Chopper was also in whatchamacallit? Bad Batch recently. That was awesome. I think that was one of my favorite episodes actually.
I think Zeb should come in.
Because I really liked...
I think Zeb should come in because he only go to his home.
Yeah.
What else could happen?
I really liked that episode. I liked seeing young Hera. I thought that was really cool. Bad Batch hasn't been my favorite of all the shows so far. But this...
Wanda.
I liked Rebels. I liked Rebels and Clone Wars. Oh, I'm going to add some dirt to the top of Chop. Under here. Maybe some darker brown. Go over this orange. There we go. That's my Chopper. I'm going to add a little bit of ground underneath him.
Well, there's couple.
They are on a very sandy planet. Lothal is not as bad as Tatooine, I don't think, but it's still pretty sandy. Come in here with this. I think there's more topography on Lothal. Yeah, like the mountain. I guess Tatooine has some too. Got some mountains in the background. Add some yellow so it's bright and sunny. You wanted to do an easy drawing and you picked Chopper, and I think we picked one of the most detailed figures we have. Sometimes all these little intricate lines can get kind of difficult. I'm gonna add some bright blue. I'm gonna add a sun first. I forget how many suns Lothal has, but I'll just do one.
I think like 3.
Does it really?
Or 5.
No way. That's a lot. But that would make sense why it was so hot. So thank you for drawing with us. We hope that you had some fun drawing our Chopper here. I'm gonna go right through that sun with the blue sky. I'm gonna sign my drawing. I had fun drawing Chopper with you. Hopefully did you have fun? Good thing we didn't draw his arms out. That would have been a little bit more complicated.
Yeah.
But anyways, thank you everybody for drawing with us. We really appreciate it. We know we haven't been doing these as frequently as we would like, but we hope to get more and more done. It's just been really busy working on Punk Taco 2. If you don't have a copy of Punk Taco 1, you can get it on Amazon. You can also order directly from us at punktaco.com, and you'll get an autographed copy with some stickers and a bookmark. All the links are below. Again, we really appreciate your support and drawing with us. Please click the like button. Please share the links and share with all your friends. You're drawing people in the background? Awesome. Are those all the rebels? Or are they stormtroopers? Stormtroopers coming for Chop. I think Chopper is actually secretly the leader of the rebellion, isn't he? He's the brains behind it all. What do you think?
I don't know.
What was Chopper's friend's name? I like that robot too. He's pretty funny. He was first part of the Empire, and then he was an Imperial droid, and then they rescued him, kind of kidnapped him.
Oh,
he's very sick.
The Kayo droid.
The one that did like all the organizing all of their ships and stuff. Yeah, he was cool. He was like the C-3PO to Chopper. Very serious. I could pick away at this all day, but I'm going to say goodbye to everybody now. Kale, you almost done? Kale is adding lots of stormtroopers to his drawing and having a good time doing it. Look at that. I probably should have drawn like a TIE fighter in the background or something, chasing Chop. So here's our Chopper. Not a bad little sketch. Oh, what are you drawing? The Ghost? Kale is adding a ship in the sky. I'm not sure which it is right now. It is the Ghost. Very cool. You did a great job. I know this is a lot of detail for you. This is a pretty cool figure. Usually we don't get like these type of droid figures. This is a Hasbro Star Wars Black Series figure. But because we were such huge fans of Rebels, we were lucky to
the whole series,
have Hasbro send us these so we could draw them. This wheel actually comes out, so he doesn't always have to have it. And then you could put a flame in there to make it look like he's flying. Did we review this Chopper yet? I think we did. And then he's got these little arms that come out of his head. You can spin around. And then this one comes out as well. So he's got a lot of pretty cool moving parts. Oh, Chop's friend Zeb. All right, so we're all done here. We will say goodbye again. Thank you again. We really appreciate it. Hope you had fun drawing with us, and we will see you soon. Peace, love, and art.
What?